The GE9 cell model. The GE McKinsey matrix is a useful tool for strategic planning. Organizations use the GE9 cell matrix to determine their position in the market and then analyze strategies for growth. Developed by McKinsey for its client GE, the GE McKinsey matrix helps business strategists analyze three factors: products and markets, competitors, and organizational structure. The GE9 cell model, also called the GE McKinsey matrix, is a tool nga makabulig sa organization magplano sang ila strategies kag mag-decide kung diin sila ma-focus. It was created ni isang consulting company nga ginatawag McKinsey for General Electric or GE, one of the biggest companies in the world. Okay. Ang ini nga model nagabulig sa mga company mag-figure out kung diin nga product or business areas ang nami mag-invest, diin ang kinanglan sang improvement, kag diin mag-invest less or less investment, din ang need less investment. It looks at two main things: market attractiveness, how good or profitable the market or industry is. Next is the business strength, how strong the company is in that market compared to its competitors. Okay, next, the matrix has 9 squares or 3 by 3 grid. That's why it called 9 cell. Okay, each square shows different situation. For example, if the market attractiveness is high and the business strength is strong, the company needs, or it is good area to invest or expand your company. Gets lang? Market attractiveness is high and the business strength is strong, diri ni sa natupao na invest or expand. And if the market attractiveness is low and but the business strength is still strong, diri na sa matupaw na sa select or earn, or you need to hold your position, or or you need to improve your company. But if your market attractiveness is low but the business strength is still weak, you need to harvest or divest. You need to stop investing or mag-focus ka na lang sa iban. Gets lang ang business strength kag market attractiveness ang sang GE9 cell model. Next is the distinctive competitiveness. Distinctive competence is a set of unique capabilities that certain firms possess, allowing them to make inroads into desired markets and to gain advantage over the competition. Generally, it is an activity that a firm performs better than its competition. To define a firm's distinctive competence, management must complete an assessment of both internal and external corporate environments. When management finds an internal strength and both meet market needs and gives the firm comparative advantage in the marketplace, that strength is the firm's distinctive competence. Distinctive competence means special skills, strengths, or abilities nga ara sa imo kumpanya nga wala sa imo nga mga competitors. It's what the company does better than others, helping it attract more customers, stay successful sa market. For example, a business might be known for having excellent customer, high quality ang ilang mga products, kag ilang nga innovative nga mga designs. Those special strengths give it an advantage that others find hard to copy. Kung may-ari mo kuno company sang excellent customer service, high quality nga mga produkto kag mga design, amo na ang mga special strength nga nagahatag advantage sa imo company nga hindi masunod sang iban. mayroon sila defining and building distinctive competence. To define ang company's distinctive competence, managers often follow a particular process. Number one is they identify strengths and weaknesses in the given marketplace. Magsiling kita nga strengths and weaknesses, pangitaon mo ang company nga na imo bla company is good at, look at the company is good at, and diin sila ga struggle. Amon ang strength, ang good, ang naga-struggle, amon ang silang weaknesses. Okay? Number 2 is they analyze specific market needs and look for comparative advantages that they have over the competition. Study market and competitors. They check what customers want and what other companies are offering. Tun-an mo man kung ano ang kinahanglan sang customer, kag ano ang gina-offer sang imo nga competitors. Okay? Okay. In short, distinctive competence is what makes a company unique and successful. Special ability na siya nga hindi dali-dali makopya sang iban nga company nga nagahatag sa business ang strong position sa market. Okay. Next is the Grand Strategy Selection Matrix. Definition. Grand Strategy Selection Matrix is a popular tool for developing feasible strategies with the help of the SWOT analysis, BCG matrix, IE matrix, and SPACE matrix. It is also known as the Grand Strategy Matrix. It is the instrument to create alternative and various strategies for the company. This strategy matrix is developed in two dimensions: market growth and competitive position. Data required for placing SBUs or strategic business units in this matrix is got from the portfolio analysis. Grand Strategy Matrix gives feasible strategies for the organizations that are listed in attractiveness sequential order in the matrices each quadrant. Okay, the Grand Strategy Matrix, also called the Grand Strategy Selection Matrix, also called the Grand Strategy Matrix, is a tool nga nagabulig sa company mag-choose ang best strategy to grow kag mag-compete sa market. Okay? Daw ano sa daw guide niya nagapakita what kind of plan a company should follow based on how fast the market is growing and how strong the company's position is compared to competitors. Okay, the matrix is divided into 4 parts or 4 quadrants. Number 1 is rapid market growth, slow market growth, strong competitive position, and weak competitive position. The two main things it looks are market growth. Number 1, market growth. Whether the market is growing rapid or slow, fast or slow. Rapid market growth and slow market growth. Number 2 is the competitive position. Whether the company is strong or weak compared to its competitors. For example, if the company is strong and the market is growing fast, it should focus on expanding, investing, or developing new products. Like tubla sa 9-cell model gina. If the company is strong and the market is growing fast, it should focus on expanding sa ina nga area. Nami da mag-invest sa ina nga area. Kay strong ang company kag ang market nag-grow dasig. But if the company is weak and the market is growing slowly, it might need to restructure, merge with another company, or change direction to survive. Amo to ka gina sa G9-cell model, like gina nga mag-improve or mag-hold sang imo nga position para mag-survive. Okay? In simple terms, the Grand Strategy Selection Matrix helps organizations find the right path forward based on their current strength and speed of market growth, so they can make smarter decisions about how to grow, compete, kag paano mag-improve sa future. Next is amo ni sa ang ano. This image areo ang apat ni nga quadrant shows the grand strategy matrix which help companies choose the right strategy based on two main things. How strong how fast the market is growing, top to bottom areo. Top to bottom. How strong or weak the company's position is compared to competitors from left radio to right. Na patudra duga pa cross na sa. The matrix is divided into 4 boxes called quadrants. Areo quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Quadrant 1. Ang meaning sa quadrant 1 is strong position and fast growing market. Meaning the companies are doing well and are in a market that's growing quickly. They have many opportunities to grow even more. Amo na yung quadrant 1 ang best nga strategy. The quadrant 2 is the weak position. Okay, negative this na. Weak position. These companies are in good, fast-growing market but their competitive position is weak. Meaning they need to improve to keep up with the others. Next is the quadrant 3. The quadrant 3 sa meaning sini is a weak position kag slow-growing market. These companies are struggling in a market that's not growing much. They need to make major changes para maka-survive. Dapat may damon sila i-change para maka-survive. Okay, next is the quadrant 4. Quadrant 4 means strong position but slow growing market. These companies are strong. Bakod ni nga company pero the market isn't growing fast anymore. They need to find new ways to keep growing. Okay? In short, the quadrant 1 grow aggressively. The quadrant 2 needs to improve your position. The quadrant 3 rebuild or exit. You're weak in the market nga kag hinay pagidiri mo. Tapos the quadrant 4 is diversify. You're strong but the market is slow. Okay.